It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports, along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Detroit Pistons at Little Caesars Arena. And guys, for the Pistons, they claimed a memorable overtime win in Game 3. And while they'd love to get the job done in regulation tonight, they'll take a win by any means. Crucial point in this series. They're a game down, 2-1. Kenny, what do you expect to see here tonight?
Hold on 1 second. 1, 2. You know what I'm doing?
No.
Putting my earplugs in because this crowd is going to be deafening, and I do not afford to lose my hearing on this one. So,
Yeah,
Shaq, it's on you.
They've had some.
Shaq, I can't hear you.
They've had some. They've had some early hiccups in this series. This is their chance to make it right. It's gut check time, Ernie.
For them or for you?
No, my gut's all right. Just got the hiccups.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Milwaukee Bucks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. So the Bucks win the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Brogdon out there with Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Hey, what'd you find out?
As for the mood of this team, knowing they could go down 1-3 in the series tonight, he said, we're trying to stay loose, but not too loose. We don't want to be careless. It's a fine line between the two. He said this would be a statement game for them, Kevin. We'll see if they deliver. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
What's up, Henry?
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Griffin with it. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
And it...
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
What a superb athlete. Eric Bledsoe getting up big time.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Robinson against Middleton. And here's Jackson. Here's Drummond. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Free throw, no good for Drummond.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Drummond with the jam.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Robinson, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Griffin with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Middleton against Robinson. Kicks it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Griffin to the inside. Drummond. Good D by Lopez.
credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Makes it off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Jackson gets it to go.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lopez against Drummond.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And that one, no good to start him off on the night. To the inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 7. Jackson passes to Robinson. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Drummond is double, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Griffin looking it over to the paint. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
How high can Eric Bledsoe fly?
Pistons trail by 7. Outside Jackson. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Antetokounmpo. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Detroit. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. The pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Here's Jackson. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Count it. That's 8 points for Blake Griffin.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and pointed in the right direction.
Detroit. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 7. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, that one sticks with you for a little while. They worked so hard to hang in there at the end of that one and force the OT, and then to have it slip away had to hurt.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson kicks to Griffin, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Pachulia comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Middleton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way, the former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Pistons trail by 10. Smith outside. High post, Pachulia. And Griffin, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Milwaukee foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
A free throw drops for Griffin.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
Hill against Smith. Pass to Griffin. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Griffin's got 16 points.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pistons trail by 8. Smith kicks to Robinson. Shoots the three. And Griffin scores. The assist by Robinson. Griffin's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pistons. Here's Middleton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith outside. In the corner, it's Robinson. And the three off target.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And he comes up with the deuce.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again, maybe this season.
Here's Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
I just want to make a grown man cry. I just want to make a grown man cry.
Detroit making a switch. Lure's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Snell's checked in. Bucks leading by 7. Hill passes to Connaughton, stolen by Robinson. Now here's Ellington. He's covered closely. Hits it from three-point range. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The assist.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith kicks to Lure. Inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 7 points.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
And here's Hill for 3. Smith with the defensive effort. Pistons trailed by 4. Robinson left side. Passes it to Ellington. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Deep 2 from Hill. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You pull up off the dribble from George Hill. That looked good. Second, you lay off him. He'll burn you.
Smith on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Connaughton. From downtown. And Pachulia pulls it down. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. To the paint. Misses the layup. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Connaughton, he's off on that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Outside Robinson. And 101 left to play in the first quarter. Down low and stolen by Ilyasova. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing here by 8. Smith finds Ellington. And Lure wide open. He shoots it on the mark at the 15-footer.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you can do to stop him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Ellington the pass to Lure. And finished off by Lure.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
Fourth team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Tim Frazier.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. Smith left side. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Lure. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
That's a quick way to build the lead. But, Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Frazier, Ilyasova out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Robinson. So it's the Pistons now. 6-point game. Ellington kicks to Lewis. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
To the paint. Here's Ellington. Here's Pachulia. Makes it off the glass. Pachulia's got his second basket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kennard, the pass to Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Pistons trailed by 4. To the middle. Here's Pachulia. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Pachulia's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Connaughton missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Kennard kicks to Smith. And there's the pass to Pachulia. For 3, Ellington. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Connaughton. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Connaughton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Jackson in for Smith. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he gets them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the inside. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Got that one up quick. Ellington's got 5 points in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Lopez with the bucket.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 8. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Kennard. Right side Jackson. And here is Lure. Frazier covering. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 12.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Checked in for John Lure. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Tim Frazier. Here's Bledsoe. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, Bledsoe and strong finishes just seem to go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Knocks it loose. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Passes it to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Jackson misses. The Bucks trail. Now here's Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Jackson passes to Kennard. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 24 points for Blake Griffin.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Bucks. Ellington inside the three-point line. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe showing some faith in the floater.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. He kicks it to Drummond. Outside Griffin. Back to Jackson. Shots good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 12. At the top of the key, Lopez. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Ellington. Wide open look. And that one goes long.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, it came up short.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebound, Detroit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ilyasova following the miss by Griffin. Ilyasova finds Brogdon. And that one, good. Brogdon's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
We hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Stolen by Brogdon. Lopez dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Lopez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons lead it. Beyond the arc. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Ellington. Ellington's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's Nice soft touch from Blake there.
Here's Brogdon, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Detroit gets called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Malcolm Brogdon taking 2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Pistons making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
So it's Detroit now. Robinson kicks to Jackson.
George Hill, phenomenal instincts defensively and did a great job of challenging to throw that shooter off.
Baseline J on the way. Here's Brogdon, and he hits it to tie the game up. Brogdon's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Jackson is doubled. Here's Kennard. He's guarded by Brogdon. The Bucks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Brogdon doesn't back down from the contact. He goes inside, he anticipates it, and he takes it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Smith checked in for Detroit. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Griffin passes to Smith. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
Now Smith. Kicks it to Drummond. Back to Smith. Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Tony Snell's checked in for Chris Middleton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead. This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Now here is Smith. Outside Griffin. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Bank shot. No good. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
You don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon,
For the Bucks.
and he's capable of drawing that foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Brogdon being the Rookie of the Year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
He hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 4. Smith kicks to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit, no good that time either.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Bucks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
And the basket by Jackson.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the shot goes in. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to Griffin.
Yeah, and the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, 30 points in the game.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Griffin finds Smith. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
First free throw is good. John Lure, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. The Bucks also with the sub. Frazier's checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Jackson dishes to Pachulia. Robinson for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. They shoot again. It's deflected. Here's the break. Here's Hill. Rebound, Detroit. Lure's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Frazier. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Hill. Plays it up and banks it in. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, smart play there. George Hill, good at figuring out ways in the paint to score the basketball.
Robinson passes to Jackson. Smith outside. From downtown, Jackson misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Lopez kicks to Hill. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jackson from long range. That one's not going to go. Got it off in time, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Bucks, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control, because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Growing up, it wasn't no joke. Remember, all we had was
hope. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
So many times we talk about offensive players being in a great rhythm. Well, right now, defensively, he's in one. Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Pistons trail by 3. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Jackson is out there with Kennard, and it's Robinson in at the 3 side. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Antetokounmpo.
That's attacking the rack. That's Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
The Pistons shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson finds Griffin. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent. I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
It's Drummond, high post. Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's Jackson with the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side clinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pistons trailed by 4. Jackson kicks to Robinson. Drummond up top. Lopez covering. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Basket good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Bucks have gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Griffin, no one around him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. They have no idea how to contain him.
Make some noise, Detroit!
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Griffin. 32 points in the game. Here's Drummond. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Robinson. Griffin against Antetokounmpo. For the lead. A three-pointer is right on target. 35 points for Blake Griffin.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Bledsoe, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Detroit.
Love how Bledsoe's forcing the issue, not bashful about throwing that athletic build around on an NBA floor.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, the leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into, this is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Pistons. Bledsoe hits them both. Here's Jackson. 17 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
He's hit the proverbial switch, effortlessly finding different ways to score.
Out left of the wing, takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Rebound, Detroit. That's tipped. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 3-point Bucks lead. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Kennard. Down low. Here's Drummond. That's tipped.
Ilyasova not known for his defense, but with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Jackson. He's got 17. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jackson, and there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Back on the floor. Zaza Pachulia.
Jackson against Bledsoe. At the elbow, Griffin throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Griffin's such a special talent. He connects on those difficult finishes time and time again.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the Pistons making a change here. Smith has checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
If she pretty, I'ma come around your city, I'm gon' hunt it down. I'm gon' come around and rock it. Can I rock it? Can I rock it? Come on. Anytime I come around your city, I'm gon' burn it down. Venue after venue, I'm gon' come around and rock it.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
Now first the Dipset split up, then the Zillia Banks leave Twitter, and now you hating on Nickel. I just been the same stand-up since the day I came in this game, and I just come in here to stay till I'm crippled. I'm a combination of Kane, G-Rap, Reggie Noble, and James, who still has Ashanti and Kelly rolling in dreams. They tried to
Milwaukee in the lead. Bledsoe with it. 1 point in the game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Middleton left side. And no good that time.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
First one falls for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
John Lure, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. Frazier comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Smith kicks to Lure. He feeds it to Pachulia. Lays it up and banks it in. Pachulia's got 8.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. Hopefully, Kevin will be able to still see him out on the floor with his team during the playoffs.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks. To the middle, here's Kennard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Here's Smith. 8 points for him. It's all about Antetokounmpo. The finish. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
Ilyasova passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range. Pistons trailed by 5. And here's Smith. Here's Lure. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 6.
And Pachulia, his teammates before himself, passing the ball demonstrates that.
Here's Frazier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith finds Lure. Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Passes to Pachulia. He dishes it to Ellington. Ilyasova against Pachulia. Pass to Kennard. Nice shot from the wing. Kennard's got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Hill. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
3-pointer Ellington. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Robinson's checked in for Ish Smith. Pau Gasol has checked in for Milwaukee. Kennard, the pass to Lure. It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
A nice shot by Gasol.
And sometimes there's just no stopping Pau Gasol, a slender 7-footer that has no problem scoring over the defense.
Kennard kicks to Pachulia. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Pau just keeps going and going, willing his way to the post and making the D get a little bit more physical with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pau Gasol at the line for 2.
That one is off.
Now, Pau Gasol still remains an offensive threat for this basketball team, expanding his range over time and still has that nice soft jumper.
That one is no good. Pistons trailed by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kennard kicks to Ellington. In the corner, it's Robinson. The pass to Kennard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Kennard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This team needs a physical presence out there. That's exactly what Pachulia gives them.
For Detroit, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the veteran Pachulia is a physical presence, a guy you hate playing against, but someone you love if he's on your team.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bucks leading by 6. The drive by Hill, and they pick up 2. Hill's got 11 points.
Well, longer than most players at his position, and with that frame, I like how George Hill uses it all to score over the defense.
Here's Kennard. 11 points in the game. And here comes the break. Goes up, and Gasol slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Kennard, the pass to Ellington. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Outside for Robinson. Back to Pachulia. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up again. Pistons keep it alive. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. There's the feed to Frazier. Pachulia with the steal. Here is Ellington. 10 points for him. Pass to Lure. Now here's Ellington. Frazier covering. 5 to shoot. Robinson dishes to Pachulia. Here's Lure. Pachulia finds Robinson. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Pistons have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Shooting free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Middleton outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Brogdon out there with George Hill. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jackson, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Hill, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pistons trail by 12. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Back to Jackson. Robinson against Middleton. Robinson passes to Kennard. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Bucks shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Detroit ball. Griffin's checked in for the Pistons. The Bucks also with the sub. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for George Hill. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Either side willing or able to stop the other.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Jackson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jackson's got 19 points.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
Here's Brogdon, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Right wing. Here's Kennard. And a miss there on the triple.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Inside. And it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Now here's the problem with the defense. Eric Bledsoe's the point guard. He's going to keep getting the ball. What a night.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Thank you, David.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Kennard. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Pistons trail by 14. Inside, looking to get back on track here. Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 24 points.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Jackson. He kicks to Drummond. Robinson for 3. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Count that bucket. Bledsoe's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about the interior game? Eric Bledsoe with that size and that width as a point guard scoring inside.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Pistons trail by 13. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target from three-point range. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 15. Jackson finds Griffin. Here's Kennard, guarded by Bledsoe. Griffin's shot is off.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Malcolm Brogdon shooting. That's on Reggie Jackson. That free throw good from Brogdon. The Pistons have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Drummond kicks to Kennard. Lopez against Jackson. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Jackson passes to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Kennard. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Here's Kennard, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Brogdon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got 33 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And they double up Jackson. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson looking it over. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Here's Robinson following the bucket by the Bucks. A look from Griffin. Gets to the corner and buries it. Griffin's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And that one drops. 27 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Jackson misses.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. It shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
Now, here is Robinson. Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Kept alive. It's good. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points. Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
So it's Detroit now after the basket by Milwaukee. It's good. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The shot's good from Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 21.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Down low. Tries it from 9. And it's Drummond missing. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 56 points in the game.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Jackson misses.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
First personal foul.
A different look here for Detroit. Lewis checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Glenn Robinson III, and it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. Tim Frazier's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Brown in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Smith. Passes it to Lewis. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A shot by Frazier, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit to the middle. Kennard. Wilson grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A 3-ball, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Pistons shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Smith kicks to Lewis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Now Smith, 6 to shoot. He tries for 3, but they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
To the paint, here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Bucks leading by 23. Wilson inside, defended by Drummond. Shots good by Wilson.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a
He swipes the ball away again.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game.
A 4-way tie with Mookie Blaylock, Tim Hardaway, and Craig Hodges. Is he done, or can he claim a new mark?
Wilson into the lane. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you.
Nabbing another steal.
And he's now claimed second all-time for steals in a playoff game.
I mean, this is unbelievable how he's been able to impose his will defensively.
And 9 steals, placing him 1 shy of Allen Iverson's record for a single game playoff steal.
Smith finds Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
I said, oh my God, oh my God.
You know I come around.
They say, oh my God, oh my God.
You know I come around and rock it.
I write for Sean Price and Dilla. My mic is Thriller. My blows is trapping souls like Bryson Tiller. The crib left in the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, got my career in the sauna. I got no fear, just honor. I bled and lived through trauma. First the fat boys break up, then Bow Wow retires, and now y'all disrespecting the king. I come through there with for claiming they doing dirt and get to just disinfecting the scene. I'm what you call the epitomizer of getting dark. I will spit a geyser that'll get these guys on the charts to fit a liger of bars. I'm feeling like the dine on a permanent throne. Like the Quran, you can get. It's smelling like a megaphone in the creek, going into an extra.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Here's Brown. Inside. Here's Wilson. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
Milwaukee in total control. And John Lure gets the whistle that time.
John Lure.
That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Snell, that's good.
Tony Snell.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Tries from 16. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.